everybody, and welcome back to another episode on the CryptiCraft server. I'm just here right now, just collecting some wood and some leaves, and I'm going to show you guys in just a second. Just let me chop down this tree here and gather up some leaves. Too high. The good thing about the efficiency 5 is I can I lost it there. I can jump up and down, and I can get it to continuously break without having to pillar up or anything. So I'm going to head and use the shears, just get some leaves here. And really, I've dedicated these trees to getting more saplings. Well, these ones were going to be strictly for getting leaves off of. I'm not really interested in the wood. I did a lot of wood farming, as I'm sure you can probably tell. The farm is empty right now. And it paid off pretty well. I don't want to show you that just yet. I think I did pretty good getting the wood together that I feel like I'm going to need in order to finish this place off, and probably a little bit extra. If I need any more in the future, that's no big deal. I'm going to be setting up the tree farm probably this episode with you guys, some of it on camera with you guys and some of it off camera, just to get rid of all the laggy or the draggy parts that I know you guys wouldn't want to see anyway. So just a quick little tidbit here, just while we're finishing up these trees. I just wanted to give a big thank you to the DropBack TV network. The other day they featured my channel in their weekly update, and it made me very happy to see that they actually appreciate the partners that they have, and they probably in my books have earned, I wouldn't say necessarily a lifer with being partnered with them, but I probably will stick with them for a very long time and make sure that I repay them somehow, because what they've done for me is going to help greatly, especially seeing as how when I first started my partnership with, some lag there. When I first started my partnership with them, I only had 14 subscribers. I've only been with them since Tuesday. It is now Friday, and I'm already up to 40. It's so amazing to see that growth in just that that short of time. I'm not even gonna bother with those. It's very nice to see what they're helping me with. You can see I got a bunch of leaves here, and that is because of this. I've been working on the canopy here, and I've been working pretty diligently. I was uploading yesterday, so I didn't have much time to play. It's really laggy when I'm uploading, but you can see I'm still trying to continue. I want to, because the wall or the roof here is so close, I'm probably going to do it so the canopy from this angle is a lot lower than what it would look like from being out there, only because it would give it such an odd shape. Like, I'm going to do the entire ceiling with the leaves still, just like I've started over there, but I'm going to make it not look so it's flat, I guess I would call it. So basically, we've started off. We have this little plot here for the tree farm, and I'm just gonna make sure I pick up those saplings. They're very valuable to me, very valuable. Yeah. They're very valuable to me right now because I need the tree farm, and I, of all things, need the spruce leaves. And I have to make sure I do it right, where I'm not using all my spruce saplings and taking the leaves, because then I don't get any back. But I've got a pretty decent amount. I'm just gonna use up the last of these shears here. Don't want them in my inventory. There we go. They've been giving me a pretty good amount. You can see I've already done a bunch of work. Before, it was just this little front area here. Now I've extended it out so it comes all the way up to the roof and then all the way across instead of where it was before. How's this chicken farm doing? I ran into a little bit of a food crisis earlier. I was running around and I was showing somebody around the server. There is a new player on the server, and we had a bit of a food crisis. We couldn't get food, so I handed him a half a stack of chicken. I took some for myself and didn't touch this. I don't know why. I guess it's because the chicken comes a little easier. I don't got to tend to it all the time. It just kind of does it on its own. I can turn off this switch and make it so it shuts off, just to, if I needed to help with lag on the server, etc. One thing I did want to show you guys, I was really excited about. In my last episode, I showed you guys the flower farm, and I've only put a grand total of 24 stacks of bone meal in the dispenser. And this is just some of what it's returned for me, and it's beautiful. Look at all those. Look at all those dandelions. Look at them all. Almost 9 stacks. And you think that's it? You think that's it? No, we've got a chest over here by the rabbit farm that's just absolutely full of them. And it's so nice, this chest here. So it's not absolutely full. But if I were to take the ones in the chest over there, turn that on for a little bit, it would be just right packed. which is really really exciting. I really did not expect it to work that great at all. I'm really happy with it overall. And once again, I feel like it was my own design. I couldn't find any YouTubes on video that were like our YouTubes on video videos on YouTube uh, that showed anything similar to it. So I'm really hoping that it can be something that I can take claim for myself and not have to worry about someone else coming to me saying, hey, you stole my design, give me some credit, blah, blah, blah. And if I did, I definitely don't care. I'll give the person credit where credit's due. It's their design. It's their credit that's what going to be given. I seen some that were similar, but not quite the same, not quite as compact or anything. So uh, I can't remember the name of the channel. I'm terribly sorry for whoever has that design. But they've kind of got the similar idea, although um, it looked really different. If I can find the link or anything, I'll put it in the description in the video. But the new member of the server, what do I got on me? The new member of the server, his name is Maney. And Maney's going to be playing with us for a little, or probably ongoing for quite a while. That's at least the goal, or the hope, that I'd like. And basically, he used to do a YouTube series with the Friar UK Minecraft team, and I'll post a link to their channel in the description, just so you can you guys can kind of go and check them out. And I'll also post a link for his old channel when he used to do Minecraft all the time. I'll post a link to that just so you guys can check out what he used to do. We're really excited to have him on the server. He does a lot of he didn't really do much of survival before, but we're hoping that we can kind of turn him into a survival Minecraft player and take him away from more of that creative with the creative zone player, while still being able to have him do some of the great builds he did. I seen one video that him and his friend did, and I was just absolutely blown away by the structures that they had built. They had built a cathedral and stuff like that, but I'm not going to ruin it for you guys. I'm going to post it in the description. So what I'd like to do right now is I kind of like to work out a little floor plan for the tree farm here. So I'm going to let these trees grow up, let them do their thing. But while I'm doing it, I kind of want to get this tree farm situated. I don't want to have it all on one level. I want to have most of it underground and kind of poking up through the top. And I was thinking, never once since I've been doing this have I mentioned doing an auto fishing farm or something to get fish, because fish is a food, and I got to make sure that if I'm going to be quote unquote food land, that I have every type of food that is available in game. Stupid slimes, man. You might also see I am level 38 right now, so we are going to do some enchanting, but I just kind of want to just explain this to you guys, maybe work a little bit of it out first. So basically, I don't have jungle trees. I don't really have a use for jungle wood. I know it's really abundant because the trees grow really giant, but so do the dark oak trees, and so do the giant spruce trees. Now, I don't plan on having enough space for the giant spruce trees. You need to have at least 16 blocks of height in order for the giant spruce trees to grow. And I believe that's right. I might be wrong, but for safety's sake, I would normally build it about 20 to 24 blocks tall, just to give it that extra room, just in case a tree grew at a different size or anything. That way you're not forcing it to grow a stunted growth. Therefore, in the long run, more wood. And I know ideally for a tree farm, most people would expect, hey, you know, like, why not do what's going to get you the most wood? Well, I mean, with as much as I play, I don't really need something that's going to be extremely, extremely efficient. I just need something that's going to get me wood for when I need the wood, and I can tend to it every now and again, get myself a nice little supply going, and then be set and on my way. I don't have to worry about tending to it all the time. It can be something that I do for a little while, take a break from. But yeah, basically, the way I want to get it situated, you can see here, I have kind of lines marked out. I was testing some things out. I'm going to get it situated underground. And once I get it situated underground, I'm going to lay them out so specific areas have the specific tree type. The reason I had it laid out like this, and I had all the trees growing side by side, as you can see right here, I wanted to see which trees would grow and make a big block of a tree, and which trees needed to have that extra space in between. And so far, it is looking like all of the trees, except for the giant spruce and the spruce trees, and I didn't And no, I did check into the dark oak. They do go side by side. But it seems like just the spruce trees and the giant spruce trees are the only ones, I haven't tested jungle, mind you, are the only ones that do not grow side by side and make a giant block looking thing instead of being spaced out like how these two are, and also these ones over here. So I might have to do something special for the spruce, but basically for the design of the tree farm, look at that invisible block, it wasn't even there. But basically for the design of the tree farm, I'm going to have it so I'm making big bunches of the tree. Yes, I lose out on a little bit of saplings. I think that would be how it worked. And I might, like for the oak trees and the dark oak trees, the branches give a little bit of extra wood. But it's not enough for me to consider it a significant difference. And it's space. Wow, look at that lag. It's considered of the space that I have. It's not too big and it's not too small. And I think it'll turn out really nice. So I'm going to cut away, and I doubt you guys want to watch this very much. I'm going to cut away, do some work on this, and once I've got something planned out and situated, I'll come back with you guys, or if there's anything I try in the meantime, I'll put a little blip of it in the episode just to show you guys any different designs that I tried. That way I can hear your opinion, see what you guys had to think or have to say about it, and which one I would ultimately end up settling with if I don't settle on one by the end of this episode. So in saying that, guys, I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and I'll be right back. Well, this is depressing. When I cleared out the water temple, I knew this was here. I completely forgot about it until now. You can see that I am cutting out the area. I completely forgot about this until now. Underneath here, if we go too far down... Oh, look, a zombie holding a piece of... Is that cobble or andesite, zombie? Cobble. There's actually a very large... Oh, look, some iron. Might as well take it. There's actually a very, very large cave under here. And I completely forgot about it till now. So, let's go see if there's any lava anywhere close by. I haven't checked it out yet. I think I might have when I first cleared this out, but I don't remember exactly how far I went. I don't plan on going very far. I don't really have torches on me. Just kind of want to see if there's any lava around that I have to be concerned about if I were to make the design out of wood, which I'm thinking I'm going to. I'm thinking. I know I've done a lot of wood stuff so far, but to be honest, I really... to me, you need to stop. You're being a jerk. Absolute jerk. I'm trying to record here. Just let me do what I gotta do. Oh, you two? I don't want to kill you guys. I really don't. You make me do it. I find with the stone, it looks too... I don't know. I want to say medieval. While at the same time you can make it look not so medieval. I am terrible at trying to pull it away from the medieval look and making it more modern. I find with modern buildings, yes, there's texture in them, but not quite as much bricky look as the stone bricks have. And if I were to go with the flat stone, it just reminds me of being underground. And if I wanted to have a house or an area that was underground with all the stone around, I'd probably just do a house that was underground. It's not worth it, I don't think, at least. So the reason I'm not grabbing this coal is I don't have a fortune pick, nor do I have my silk touch pick on me, so I can leave it for later. Come back down. I mean, I'm going to be putting a tree farm in it anyway, so I can do that a little later on. But I'm just going to run over this way. I can see a light, so, yep, lava, but that won't be easy. Oh, you're a stupid zombie. And that was the stupidest thing. Oh my, oh. Can I do this without getting burnt? Ah! Oh god, and a zombie. It was you. It's you. The cobble holding leather helmet zombie. Oh wow, it goes over here too. Oh. Fuck off. So, I would really, really love some feedback from you guys. I seen in the last episode, the Hidden Sea recommended that I continue with the Enderman farm and not to worry. It is under works. It's just hard to plan out perfect timing. That works, I guess. It's just hard to plan out some timing where Crazy and I both get the opportunity to be able to work on it together. It's not something I'd really, really be interested in doing all on my own. And I know it's something that he doesn't want to do on his own either. So when it's done, rest assured, everybody on the server is going to know right away, and also everybody that is on the channel is going to know, because I will be. Whoa! I should have lit that up. I should have lit that up. Oh, I mean, I know I can survive, but ow! Oh man, look at them all. Hey, actually, I got an idea. Why waste all your pick when you can just make a creeper explode? Come on, come here. Thank you for the help. Not much help. Oh, you're hurting. Make sure there's nothing behind me. Let's eat some food. Alright guys, so it looks like I got a little bit of lava to cover up. No big deal. I can get that done pretty... Oh my god, they spawning everywhere now. I can get that done pretty quickly. I'm going to continue on this and I'll be back with you in a bit. Oh man. I feel like such an idiot. All these pigs. I gotta get them back up there. I was feeding them. And I fell in. And then I had to get them out. Or I had to get myself out. Oh, I gotta put them all back in again. I'll be back. Okay guys, and we are back, and right now we're gonna do some enchanting, mainly because when I was mining away there, I noticed that I had 1, lost my chest plate, 2, broken my pickaxe, and did not have a replacement in my ender chest. All I have is this silk touch pick. It's okay. I could repair it if I want to. I'd like to avoid doing that. I know I have a lot of picks over in my desert shack, so I'm not too concerned about it right now. I'll probably end up going over there before I go and enchant one. But I figured, if you look at my ender chest here, I have another silk touch pick that is basically dead. Both picks are efficiency 5, which is what I ideally would like. And I also have this fortune 3 efficiency pick. I don't want to use it just to dig out a big open area, basically because it's worthless at that point. If I was using the silk, at least then I am still getting the stone, not having to waste coal, etc., etc. And this pick right here is just an unbreaking 3 pick. The biggest reason I wanted to do the lag every time when I walk towards this chicken farm. The biggest reason I want to do the enchanting right now, don't put that on, is because I'd like to talk to you guys about something that I truly, to myself, think is really important. Now, the day that this is going to be recorded is going to be 2 days beforehand, but the day that it's going to be released is going to be the day after. But basically what I'd like to do is just wish my girlfriend a very, very happy birthday. I am so, so proud of her. She is basically the reason I do this. I mean, if she wasn't supporting me and behind me and backing me, perfect, then I really wouldn't have a purpose for this. She's the one that keeps me going and lets me know that, or at least makes me feel like I'm doing a good job. And it makes me happy. So in the comments below, guys, wish her happy birthday. Let her know that she's appreciated and that you guys enjoy my videos, and because of her, you get to see those videos. This year, I got her a Pandora bracelet for her birthday. And for those of you who don't... That's not bad. That's not bad. For those of you who do not know what a Pandora bracelet is, it is basically a charm bracelet. And I used to be really good at gifts. I really did used to be a... well, that's terrible. I mean, the Respiration Aqua Affinity is pretty good. I used to be pretty good at gifts. I can say that. I'm pretty comfortable in saying I used to be pretty good at gifts. Nowadays, I have no idea what to get her 9 times out of 10. Oh. Should I repair that? Nah, it's a waste of diamonds at that point. But now that I got her this Pandora charm bracelet, at least when I go and buy her a gift for, say, our anniversary or other things like Christmas, etc., etc., at least now I know I have something to buy her a gift for. Now, not every gift, of course, is going to be a charm for a bracelet, but it gives me something I could do, work towards, make the charm bracelet bigger, give it more meaning, etc., etc. And with the bracelet, I also bought her a charm. It's basically just an I love you charm, and I thought it was very pretty. And she loved it. I let her open it a little early. I know, but she loved it. So that was the reason I want to do the enchanting with you guys on camera. I'm pretty happy with what we got. I mean, is the helmet better? Is it? I don't know. The unbreaking's really nice on it. I wonder if I can combine them. I have 29 levels. Might as well see. And yeah, I'll see if I can combine them. But that's why I want to do the enchanting on camera with you guys, just to kind of take that little bit of time, just to wish her happy birthday. She really deserves it. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have my child, obviously. And I mean, she makes my life a much happier place. And I know it's cheesy. You guys are probably going to make comments about it. But you know what? I don't care. She deserves it. So we are going to go over to the desert temple and check things out. And see if there's any pics there that we can come back and use. So once again, guys, I'll be right back. Oh my God! So, guys, I come over here to my desert temple, and in the last episode, you seen what Crazy and I did. I know you did. And if you didn't, go check it out, because you're missing out. But I come to my desert shack, and the last thing I expected was to have to admit this to you guys. There is a little secret about me that I try to keep it kind of hidden. I am absolutely terrified of birds, big birds especially. And I come to the desert shack, and look what I see. You see that thing out there? You see it? It is a bird. And there was a sign in front of it that said, Cozy and Crazy. Number 1, always respect what you do to another fellow CryptiCrafter, because one day it'll always come back to bite you in the ass. Number 2, have fun, but don't go destroying people's stuff. That's just rude. We did not destroy anybody's stuff in that case. We just dug a hole in their mountain. Number 3, remember, we're always watching you. So, that's not exactly how the sign went, but it went something like that, and I'm sure you guys could assume who is responsible for it. And I was just going to tear it down, that's why I tore the sign down, but I figured you guys needed to know. So, if we come out here, you can take a better look at this bird. There's a horse here, too. Well, Molly, I don't know whose horse you are, but I'll let you live. Is that okay? I don't want to ride you, I'm sorry. Look at this bird. It looks more like a rubber duck. But even still, look at these feet. Could you imagine going to the zoo one day, walking through the zoo, all gentle and whatnot, and then just poof, kicked by a bird out of nowhere? That would suck. And not to mention that birds can fly. That is what I find terrifying about birds, is the fact, oh, it's got a little cute tail too. Oh. Not to mention that birds can fly. That's what scares me about birds, is the fact that they fly. And there's little things too, like their beady eyes just set me off a little bit. Anybody who's known me for a little amount of time, or sometimes a greater amount of time, and look at that, they even left me some dirt as a surprise. But majority of them know I'm terrified of birds. It's not like if they're flying around up in the sky way up there, I'm gonna go running, but say I'm standing outside kind of like this. If there is a bird perched on that fence post, guess where I'm going? I'm going back inside. I am not going out there, and I will stay away until that bird goes away. I do not like birds whatsoever. So, I just want to let Dastardly and Snake know. You know what you've done. And now, oh, sorry, horse. I didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry. You know what you've done. And now, I'd just like to take this time to let everybody know that I'm going to be doing a sub-series. I don't know how often I'm going to upload videos to it. Well, geez, that sucked. Didn't want to fall down a hole, but hey. I'm going to be doing a sub-series. And in that sub-series, you want to know what we're going to do? You want to know? We are going to start a prank wars. We are going to start pranking everybody. This is it. People want to mess around. We're going to prank. And we're going to prank big time. I hope everybody realizes I have a lot of materials scattered all throughout this world. And I will be pranking. And they will be miserable pranks. I will obey the rules, of course. I will not grief. I will not use TNT. Except for in my last one. That was pretty cool, because the head of the creeper exploded, nothing else. And I will not use fire or lava. But rest assured, everybody on the server, you got something coming. Twice. Twice down the same hole. What? That's it. I'm finishing this up. Everybody on the server beware. K0Z3's coming for you. And he's pranking the hell out of everybody. And it will be my sub-series. But with that, guys, I got some picks on me. I put some more in my ender chest. We're going to head back over to the butcher shop. And we are going to take a look at that tree farm. We're going to see where we are in time and with our time for this episode. And we will either get it done or talk about what we're going to do to make it look nice and how I want it to look and explain to you guys the general idea behind it. So I'm just going to run here. It's not that far of a run, so I figured I'd go along. I've been saying for a while that I wanted to do another series. And my biggest worry about doing another series of another game is that I'd have to deal with copyright. And right now, as much as I'd like to do that kind of thing for you guys, I don't want to put myself at a risk by breaking anybody's copyright. I definitely don't want to have to be denied over and over and over again because I'm such a small channel. Hey! Someone stole a piece of andesite. I don't want to be denied because I am such a small channel right now. I am at 40 subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you guys so much. Keep watching my videos. I'm going to continuously update or upload all the time. But because of what this prank has caused, because of making me reveal my biggest fear, I believe I will create a sub-series and make it pranking on the CryptiCraft server, strictly. And I don't care. You guys can come, you can prank me all you want. I don't care. I can handle it. But rest assured, you prank me, and I'll get you back. And I'll get you back worse than you got me. Every time. I will constantly think of something new. And I will go for it. But guys, basically the way this prank series is going to work is every time I prank somebody, I will upload it. I can't make any promises of how often that's going to be because there's only a certain amount of people I can prank right now. There's 15 people on the server, which is fantastic. But not all of them play all the time. So if I pranked somebody, it could be a week, maybe 2 weeks before they even seen the prank. Which, at that point, there's no point pranking them again. So I think what I'll try to do is every time I do a prank, I'll do a little bit on the side or on my off days when I don't upload an episode to this from the server. I think what I'll do is I'll do a prank, an episode of a prank, or maybe I'll think about something to throw in there. I'm not exactly sure yet, but just a little heads up, guys. I am definitely going to be putting a sub-series out there, strictly pranking. Oh, that was a small tree. And that is going to be a little sub-series. Now, maybe in the future, I definitely would like to do a single-player Minecraft world. I'm not the biggest fan of playing single-player, but at the same time, I really do enjoy being able to express my creativity without having to worry about other people seeing it, stealing my ideas, etc., etc. Now, I know I'm posting on YouTube. People might use my builds or whatever if they like them. But I can still do my own thing and not worry about the other guys on the server taking my ideas. And it's not like it's been a problem before. No, no, no. It's just I enjoy it sometimes. Sometimes you need a break from everybody. But I don't know exactly when I'm going to start that. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Get this stuff. I know there was mobs down here. Are they down here? Ah, there he is. So apparently it was just one skeleton. No big deal, but nonetheless, I'm killing him. Oh, another skeleton. I'll leave you alone. So now that we're down here, guys, I might as well tell you. This is going to be the tree farm. I'm digging it 16 blocks down. You can see I've got it marked out and everything right here. And then what I'm going to do is along the edges, like right here, over there, and over there, and over there, I'm going to go 6 blocks up, and then that'll put a 10 gap space between here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the birch, spruce, acacia, and the oak trees on the sides, and then I'm going to do the giant trees in the middle. I'm not exactly sure. I might just do the giants. I might do a little bit of giant spruce just to gather a bunch of the wood if I need it. Maybe some jungle and definitely some dark oak. Dark oak and birch is my favorite 2 wood types, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So why don't we go ahead and get a little bit more work done on this. I know it might be a little bit boring, but like I said, we are running short on time. Oh god, I thought it was lava. I knew it was there too. We're gonna do a little bit on this, just real quick here, just to kind of outline. This is how low it's gonna be, guys. So when I'm looking down from up top, this is exactly the view I'm gonna be seeing. I'm not gonna leave it square. I'm going to make sure that it looks nice. It still fits the build and whatnot. But the biggest reason I wanted to do it underground is so I could also possibly figure out a way to attach a mushroom farm to it. I am right under the ocean, so that leaves a lot of dampness around me. I don't know the exact mechanics for mushrooms. Like I said it in an episode previously, I've never used them for basically anything, even potions. I mean, now I've used them off and on for potions. There'll be a time where it's like, oh, I want to change a zombie villager into a normal villager. So I'll use it for that, but it's not very often I do that. I tend normally just to either wait till someone else on the server finds a villager or go and find a village myself. I never really... I understand how to breed villagers. That's no problem. What I didn't really understand for the longest time was the process in which you had to take in order to transfer the zombie villagers to normal villagers. I understand it now. No need to explain it or anything. But I'm going to cut out here, see where we are with time, do a little bit more work, and depending on how much time we have left, I'll show you what I get done, and if I'm not already finished this, we'll talk about how it's going to look when it's done. Okay guys, so basically, because of just time, we're not going to go ahead and we're not going to continue with the tree farm this episode. If you'd like to see what's done with the tree farm, be sure to come back next episode. I'll have it all finished up and all prettied up. Same with the potato farms and the other farms like that, because that's just stuff that's not needed to be watched. In the next episode, we'll probably do either the mushroom farm or the auto fishing farm, or I might, because I'd really like to start working on it, I might get started on the restaurant area. So just for time, we're going to end the episode on that. But before I go, I wanted to put a little contest out there kind of deal. What I would like is, right now, if you go to my channel page, you can actually see that my avatar is just my Minecraft face. As you can see right there, there I am, blah, 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 there's my skin. It resembles me, or at least as much as I think it should. What I'd like is, if you guys have any suggestions for an avatar for me, go ahead, post a link or post it as a picture comment or something. Do whatever you can to post it to this video, and if I like what I see, what I'll do is I'll take that avatar, I'll use it for mine, and I'll use it, and the entire time I'm using it, I'll put a link to your channel in my description for every single video that I post while I'm using your avatar. I can't make any promises that I'll use it forever. I do like a little bit of change every now and again, but let's have a contest, guys. Put in some suggestions for some avatars down in the comments below. If you like the episode, be sure to leave a like. Always leave a comment. I love to hear the suggestions and the feedback. And most of all, guys, be sure to subscribe. I'm getting there with subscribers, and I'd really love to continue growing the way I am. But until next time, guys, sit back, relax, and keep it cozy.